Hey, attention crypto gossipators, things are about to get interesting. Remember, not financial advice.
Hey guys, what is up? I hope everyone's doing well. I hope everyone's having an amazing day because I am as usual. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. So, Shiba Inu's BONE lands 5th listing in a week, $2 incoming, big question mark. Now guys, we are all waiting to, break some lines, some resistance lines and support levels. Call it whatever you want, but we need to be taking that next level, undoubtedly. And this is very interesting because at the moment, BONE is going through a lot of hype. The exchanges are really trying to take advantage of it while it's cheap, while it's at a bargain price, so they're all listing it. Let's see if it is actually possible to reach $2. Guys, pay attention. Make sure your notifications bell is on as well, okay, if you still haven't put it on, because we are gonna be covering so much BONE here. Okay, so let's do this. Prominent meme coin Shiba Inu and its offspring have been making immense noise. BONE in particular has become quite popular among exchanges. This week has been increasingly eventful for the asset as it managed to bag a plethora of listings. It looks like the interest around BONE will continue to grow as it bagged yet another listing before closing the week. Shibarium, a gas token BONE, has been listed on the Singapore-based cryptocurrency exchange Deepcoin. The BONE USDT pair is now accessible on Deepcoin's spot trading platform, the company revealed in a recent tweet. Okay, so here it is, guys, official by Deepcoin. Now, as mentioned earlier, several exchanges welcome Shiba Inu's BONE this week. The asset started last week of April by bagging a listing on OKX. Following this, Huobi Global, Ceto X, and FlipPay extended support throughout the previous few days. Alongside this, Shibarium was back under the spotlight, and this was after Satoshi Kusama, the lead developer of the network, said we're in go mode, not bro mode. Okay, so BONE dips to a daily low. The exchange listings often pump the price of the listed token, but that was the case for Shiba Inu's BONE. The asset at press time slumped to a low of $1.03 from a high of $1.07, and this 2.53% daily drop revealed that the cryptocurrency was far from hitting the $2 mark. Okay, nevertheless, it should be noted that the aforementioned listings pushed the asset above $1 this week. Therefore, if several other prominent exchanges continue step in and list the asset, it could reclaim the $2 zone. Additionally, the asset made quite some noise after it entered the top 100 with regard to market cap. However, currently BONE sits as the 140th largest cryptocurrency with a market cap of $237 million. The market value of the asset took a hit as it dropped by 2.73%. So here it is, guys. We're all waiting for it to reach $2. Okay, right now we're in absolute bargain prices. Right now we're in the loading period, but the question is, not if it's going to reach $2, but when. Okay, but with all the listings that are coming up, I think all it takes is for one big name to list it, and that's where we see it go past $2. Guys, I can tell you for sure right now that these massive listings are going to be happening very soon. Okay, they're definitely not going to want to miss out on the opportunity. I know some of you might come out and say, hey, but the big crypto exchanges, they don't need to rush for anything because at the end of the day we're going to be begging them to list, so they're not in a position, it's not vice versa. I get it, but if they want to load up, okay, they're going to have to do it now. If they want to take all the attention, all the market share, they're going to have to do it as early as possible, because otherwise, if they do it later, they won't get as much of the market share, as much of the activity as they would like to, because there will be many new investors joining in. We're talking, going over 100,000 holders, and lots and lots of transactions happening, a lot of movement, a lot of desire. So we'd need BONE, we need Shibarium to be there, to be strong for the exchanges to list it. And I think they have it under the radar, but they are waiting for another perhaps official confirmation. But as of now, guys, BONE definitely has a massive resume in terms of listings. I think listings can definitely push it. I mean, we've been pushed over $1, but these aren't like massive listings, okay? We're here working with quantity, but I am telling you right now that if we get one of these major, you know, the top 3 listing here, that's where you call it quality over quantity, and that is the type of listing that could really give it more exposure. The moment it lists it, we could see, you know, thousands of new investors joining in. There's a lot of potential. So as I've always said, please don't underestimate just how far we could go with this, okay? Because these are opportunities that don't come along that often. In regards to, you know, the charts and what we're seeing, it's very interesting, okay? It could potentially go both ways, but I can tell you right now that fundamental analysis is way more important, because regardless of whatever shape we're forming right now, once Shibarium is announced, once we start, you know, pumping out the news, is going to beat technical analysis, because that is what's going to bring in all the investors, and the investors are very eager, not just, you know, BONE, but also Shiba Inu, because they need a mechanism for burning. So all the Shiba Inu holders, which is more than 1 million, so that's a crazy amount, are waiting for Shibarium. Definitely a lot of hype, and everybody's probably going to be hashtagging Shibarium. Everybody's going to be talking about it, pushing it, spreading it. So all it's going to do is create a dominoes effect. I think for the next few weeks, once it comes out, it's definitely going to be the most trending thing in the crypto world. Possibly, you know, taking the position of breaking records for the most trending thing ever. So as I've said, our wait will be paid off. But we are still in the process of seeing who's going to list it and who's going to show the interest. Some are even conducting polls because, you know, maybe they're not 100% sure about BONE, so they're putting in polls so people can vote. But for us, that's fine, because at the end of the day, BONE will gain a lot of support in these polls, and people are going to vote for BONE for sure. So yeah, guys, you know, really do watch out for all the news that is coming, because we need to reach $2, you know, for a good psychological level at some point, okay? I know that I would love to have the prices lower, but, you know, it seems like, you know, the weak ones are really starting to consider selling out, cashing out, moving away. So, you know, if we get a little $2 mark, if we can hit it, then they can be happy, okay? Also, everything that is happening is all pre-Shibarium, so it shouldn't really concern you that much, guys. Pre-Shibarium, no one cares. The real deal is post-Shibarium. That's how we want to see our plans come to life, or we stick to the plans and we execute our trades, whatever we need to do based on everything that happens after Shibarium, okay? Not pre Shibarium. I mean, if it went to $5, I know some of you might sell a small percentage, but you shouldn't be selling everything, because you're still pre, you haven't followed your plan, and the real utility of BONE still hasn't been felt, okay? Because we really need to feel it. So let's see if you have any guesses in regards to like how long it would take us to reach $2. Let us know down below in the comment section. Let's talk, let's engage. Do you believe listings will be responsible for this, or pieces of news in regards to Shibarium are going to drive the price up? So that's also a very interesting point to consider. And also, like I've always said, if you have any thoughts, you know, guys, the more thoughts you have, the better, okay? So keep that notifications bell on, okay? If you're subscribed, if you still haven't done so, please do so. Very important. This community is growing. You need to see these videos, and you're only going to be able to see those videos if it's on the notifications bell. And as usual, guys, a big thank you to everyone. You know, I appreciate all the support, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace out.